Welcome back to the audio bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Please enjoy. The Power Shift: How to Take Back What's Yours. Presented by Theo E. David from the audio bookshelf. Chapter 1: Understanding the Power You've Given Away. In life, we often find ourselves feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or even powerless. We struggle to understand why our efforts don't yield the results we want, why our relationships feel strained, or why our personal growth seems stagnant. But here's the hard truth: the power we're looking for is often the very power we've given away, knowingly or unknowingly. The first step to reclaiming your power is recognizing where and how you've lost it. For many of us, this starts with understanding our boundaries, or lack thereof. When you say yes to things you don't want to do, when you allow others to dictate your priorities, or when you silence your own voice to avoid conflict, you are handing over pieces of your power. Over time, these small concessions add up, leaving you feeling depleted. To regain control, you must first identify the sources of this power drain. Reflect on moments where you felt a pang of resentment or frustration. These feelings are often indicators of crossed boundaries. They tell you when your inner values have been compromised, whether by external demands or your own choices. Another way we lose power is through fear: fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of stepping out of our comfort zones. Fear paralyzes us and keeps us from pursuing the things that truly matter. It convinces us to settle for less, to avoid taking risks, and to live a life dictated by others' expectations. But here's the good news: once you identify the patterns, you can begin to take action. Reclaiming your power is not about confrontation or control over others. It's about alignment, aligning your actions with your values and your vision for your life. Setting boundaries begins with clarity. You must understand what matters most to you, your values, your goals, and your limits. Without this clarity, boundaries become vague, and it's easy for others to push past them. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you feel most drained or resentful. These are often the areas in which your boundaries are weakest. Once you've pinpointed these areas, articulate your boundaries clearly. This doesn't mean you have to be confrontational, it means being honest about what you need. For example, if you find yourself overwhelmed at work because you're constantly saying yes to additional tasks, practice saying no in a respectful but firm manner. You can frame it as, "I appreciate the opportunity, but I won't be able to take that on right now." Enforcing boundaries requires consistency. People may test your limits, especially if they've grown accustomed to you saying yes or accommodating them. This is natural, but the key is to remain steady. When you hold firm to your boundaries, you not only protect your energy but also teach others how to treat you. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how people respect your time and priorities. Another critical element in reclaiming your power is learning to let go of guilt. Many people struggle to set boundaries because they fear being perceived as selfish or unkind. But setting boundaries is not about pushing people away, it's about ensuring you have the capacity to show up fully for the things and people that matter. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and honoring your limits is the first step to refilling it. Next, let's address fear. Fear is a powerful force that can either motivate us or hold us back. Often, fear stems from uncertainty and the stories we tell ourselves about what might happen. To overcome fear, you must face it directly. Start small. Take a step outside your comfort zone by doing something that feels slightly uncomfortable but manageable. Each time you push past fear, you build confidence and resilience. It's also helpful to reframe fear as an opportunity for growth. When you feel fear, it's often a sign that you're stepping into uncharted territory, which is where growth happens. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then, counter that with, what's the best that could happen? Shifting your focus to the potential positive outcomes can help you approach fear with curiosity rather than avoidance. As you build confidence in facing fears, you'll notice a ripple effect. You'll become more willing to take risks, speak up for yourself, and pursue opportunities that align with your values. The key is consistency. Like setting boundaries, overcoming fear requires practice and patience. Taking back your power is a journey, not an overnight transformation. Each step you take, whether it's setting a boundary, saying no to fear, or making a small decision that aligns with your goals, brings you closer to a life of authenticity and purpose. Keep moving forward. When you begin to reclaim your power, another important factor comes into play: your mindset. The way you think about yourself, your capabilities, and your worth has a direct impact on the actions you take and the results you achieve. A disempowered mindset leads to self-doubt, hesitation, and stagnation, while an empowered mindset fuels growth, courage, and resilience. To shift your mindset, you must first become aware of the stories you tell yourself. These stories often take the form of limiting beliefs: "I'm not good enough," "I don't have time," or "I'll never succeed." These beliefs are not facts; they are simply thoughts you've repeated so often that they feel true. The first step to breaking free from these beliefs is to challenge them. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this belief? Most of the time, you'll find that the evidence is weak or non-existent. Then, replace the limiting belief with a more empowering one. For instance, instead of "I'm not good enough," you might tell yourself, "I am capable of learning and improving every day." Another powerful tool for shifting your mindset is visualization. Take a few minutes each day to imagine yourself living the life you want. See yourself setting boundaries, overcoming challenges, and achieving your goals. Visualization helps train your brain to focus on possibilities rather than obstacles. It primes you for success by reinforcing the belief that you are capable of creating the life you envision. Gratitude is another critical piece of the puzzle. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you train your mind to see abundance rather than lack. This shift in perspective makes it easier to take action from a place of confidence and positivity. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Over time, this simple practice can have a profound impact on your mindset. Action is the final and most important step in reclaiming your power. It's not enough to identify your boundaries, face your fears, or shift your mindset. You must also take action to align your life with your values and goals. Start small if you need to, but start. The momentum you build by taking even the smallest steps will carry you forward. One of the most effective ways to stay consistent in your actions is to create habits that support your growth. Habits eliminate the need for constant decision-making and willpower. For example, if one of your goals is to improve your health, start by committing to a daily walk or preparing healthier meals. These small, consistent actions add up over time, creating lasting change. Accountability can also play a major role in maintaining momentum. Share your goals with someone you trust or join a group of like-minded individuals who can support and encourage you. Having someone to celebrate your wins and hold you accountable for your commitments can make all the difference. As you continue to take action, remember that setbacks are a natural part of the process. There will be times when you falter, when your boundaries are tested, or when fear creeps back in. The key is not to let these moments derail you. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Each setback is a chance to refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. Reclaiming your power is about taking ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that you have the ability to create the future you desire, no matter where you're starting from. It won't always be easy, but the rewards are worth it. When you take back your power, you gain the freedom to live authentically, the confidence to pursue your dreams, and the strength to face any challenge that comes your way. Keep going. The journey is just beginning. Another cornerstone of reclaiming your power is learning to master your focus. In a world filled with endless distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Our attention is constantly pulled in multiple directions by work, social media, relationships, and even our own internal chatter. If you don't take control of your focus, you'll find yourself stuck in a reactive cycle, constantly responding to external demands instead of proactively shaping your life. Focus starts with clarity. You need to be crystal clear about your priorities. What are the most important areas of your life? What are your short-term and long-term goals? Take the time to define these and write them down. Writing solidifies your intentions and gives you a tangible reminder of what you're working toward. Once you've defined your priorities, the next step is eliminating distractions. Start by auditing your environment. Are there apps, habits, or even people that consistently pull your attention away from your goals? If so, it's time to make changes. Delete unnecessary apps, set boundaries with people who drain your energy, and create a physical space that supports your focus. This might mean keeping your workspace clean, setting a schedule for uninterrupted work, or silencing notifications during certain hours. Your internal distractions, like overthinking or procrastination, can be just as challenging. Combat these by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and reduces the mental clutter that can derail your focus. Simple practices, like deep breathing, journaling, or taking short breaks to clear your mind, can make a world of difference. Time management is another essential skill. You cannot reclaim your power if your time is constantly hijacked by unimportant tasks. The key is to prioritize your time based on impact, not urgency. Start each day by identifying your top 3 priorities. These are the tasks that will move you closer to your goals. Focus on completing them before anything else. It's also crucial to learn the power of saying no. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to something that does. This doesn't mean you need to be rigid or selfish, but it does mean being intentional with your commitments. Saying no can be uncomfortable, but it's one of the most liberating skills you can develop. As you master your focus, you'll find that your productivity skyrockets. You'll accomplish more in less time, and the quality of your work will improve. But productivity isn't just about getting more done, it's about making progress on the things that truly matter. When you focus your energy on what's meaningful, you create a sense of fulfillment that no amount of busywork can provide. Reclaiming your power also requires developing emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. How you respond to these challenges determines whether they derail you or propel you forward. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about bouncing back stronger after setbacks. One way to build resilience is by reframing obstacles as opportunities. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every challenge contains a lesson, and every setback is a chance to grow. This mindset shift transforms adversity into a tool for empowerment. Resilience also comes from cultivating a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who encourage you to be your best self, and who hold you accountable to your goals. At the same time, distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy or undermine your confidence. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset and motivation, so choose wisely. Self-care is another critical component of resilience. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Make time for activities that recharge you, whether that's exercising, meditating, reading, or spending time in nature. When you prioritize your well-being, you build the strength to face life's challenges with grace and determination. Remember, the process of reclaiming your power is not linear. There will be ups and downs, victories and setbacks. What matters is your commitment to keep moving forward. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you deserve. You have the power to create that life, but it starts with taking responsibility for your actions, your mindset, and your focus. The journey of empowerment is one of self-discovery. As you take back your power, you'll uncover strengths you didn't know you had. You'll develop a deeper sense of self-worth, a clearer vision for your future, and a renewed belief in your ability to shape your destiny. Keep going, because every effort you make today is an investment in the life you'll live tomorrow. The power is yours. Take it. Taking back your power doesn't just transform your mindset or your actions, it fundamentally alters the way you engage with the world around you. One of the most important aspects of this transformation is learning to live with intention. Living intentionally means that every decision you make, every action you take, aligns with your values and long-term vision. It's about creating a life that is uniquely yours, not one dictated by societal expectations or external pressures. Intentional living begins with self-awareness. You have to know yourself, your passions, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your deepest desires. This level of self-awareness requires reflection. Set aside time regularly to evaluate where you are in life and where you want to go. Journaling, meditation, or simply taking a walk and letting your thoughts flow can help you connect with your inner self. As you cultivate self-awareness, start asking yourself powerful questions. Am I living in alignment with my values? Am I spending my time on things that matter most to me? Am I saying yes to the right opportunities and no to the wrong ones? These questions act as a compass, guiding you toward a more intentional life. Living intentionally also means taking ownership of your choices. Too often, we fall into the trap of blaming circumstances, other people, or even bad luck for the state of our lives. While external factors can influence us, they don't define us. When you take full responsibility for your choices, both good and bad, you empower yourself to make better ones in the future. Another pillar of intentional living is simplicity. In today's fast-paced world, we're bombarded with information, options, and obligations. This constant noise can make it difficult to focus on what truly matters. Simplify your life by decluttering your environment, streamlining your commitments, and prioritizing quality over quantity in your relationships, work, and pursuits. The less energy you spend on distractions, the more you can devote to what matters most. Intentional living also extends to how you interact with others. Empowerment isn't about control or domination, it's about building relationships based on respect, trust, and mutual growth. Practice active listening, show empathy, and express gratitude. These simple acts strengthen your connections and create a supportive network that lifts everyone up. As you deepen your commitment to living intentionally, you'll notice a shift in how you approach challenges. Instead of reacting impulsively, you'll pause to consider your options. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, you'll focus on solutions. This proactive mindset allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. Your intentionality will also inspire others. When people see you living with purpose, they'll be drawn to your authenticity and passion. You become a role model, showing others what's possible when you take ownership of your life. This ripple effect creates a positive impact that extends far beyond your personal journey. Another vital piece of reclaiming your power is learning to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed but can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset shifts your focus from avoiding failure to embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. To cultivate a growth mindset, start by reframing failure. Instead of viewing it as a dead end, see it as feedback. Every failure teaches you something valuable about yourself, your strategies, or your approach. Use these lessons to refine your efforts and try again. Remember, the most successful people in the world have failed countless times, but they didn't let those failures define them. They used them as stepping stones to success. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge the effort you put into learning new skills, overcoming obstacles, or stepping out of your comfort zone. These moments of progress build momentum and reinforce your belief in your ability to grow and improve. It's also important to surround yourself with people who share a growth mindset. Seek out mentors, peers, and communities that encourage curiosity, resilience, and self-improvement. These connections will challenge you to stretch beyond your limits and provide the support you need to keep going. As you embrace a growth mindset, you'll find that your perspective on life begins to change. You'll become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to new possibilities. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable will become opportunities to test your limits and expand your capabilities. This mindset fuels your journey of empowerment, enabling you to achieve things you once thought were out of reach. Keep building. Keep growing. Keep reclaiming your power. The life you want is within your grasp, but only if you have the courage to reach for it. The work you're doing now, The boundaries you're setting, the fears you're facing, the habits you're building, they are all laying the foundation for a future that is brighter, bolder, and entirely your own. Keep going. There is no limit to what you can achieve. As you reclaim your power, you will begin to notice an extraordinary transformation, not just in your external circumstances, but deep within yourself. Confidence, clarity, and resilience will become your companions. But there is another element critical to this journey: embracing the power of purpose. Purpose is the driving force that gives your life direction and meaning. Without it, even the most disciplined actions can feel hollow. With it, even the smallest steps can feel monumental. Finding your purpose is not always a straightforward journey. It's rarely something you stumble upon by accident. Purpose is uncovered through exploration, self-reflection, and action. Start by asking yourself what truly matters to you. What are the moments in your life when you felt most alive, most engaged, or most fulfilled? What contributions do you want to make to the world? These questions aren't always easy to answer, but they are worth asking. Purpose often lies at the intersection of your passions, your talents, and the impact you want to have. It's not necessarily one grand, all-encompassing mission. It can be a collection of small but meaningful goals that give your life structure and joy. Allow yourself to experiment. Try new things, explore unfamiliar paths, and pay attention to what lights you up. Once you identify a sense of purpose, integrate it into your daily life. Purpose isn't just a destination, it's a way of living. Align your decisions, your habits, and your goals with this sense of purpose. Let it guide you when you face uncertainty. Purpose creates clarity, helping you distinguish between opportunities worth pursuing and distractions to avoid. Living with purpose also means embracing service to others. When you shift your focus from solely improving your own life to contributing to the lives of others, you tap into a deeper well of fulfillment. This doesn't mean you have to make grand gestures, small acts of kindness, sharing your knowledge, or simply being a supportive presence for those around you can have a profound ripple effect. As you grow into your purpose, you'll begin to realize the importance of consistency. Passion and excitement might ignite your journey, but it's discipline and commitment that sustain it. Purpose-driven living requires showing up even on the days when motivation wanes. It's about keeping your eyes on the bigger picture and staying the course through the inevitable ups and downs. Another critical aspect of reclaiming your power is learning to embrace change. Change is a constant in life, yet it's something many people resist. Fear of the unknown, attachment to comfort, and a desire for stability can make change feel threatening. But resisting change is like trying to hold back the tide. It only leads to frustration and stagnation. Instead, learn to see change as an ally. Change is the gateway to growth, evolution, and possibility. Every significant transformation in your life, whether it's a new job, a relationship shift, or a personal breakthrough, begins with a willingness to let go of the old and embrace the new. To navigate change effectively, cultivate adaptability. This doesn't mean abandoning your goals or values at the first sign of difficulty. It means being flexible in your approach and open to new ways of thinking. When something doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I do differently, or how can I use this situation to my advantage? Another powerful way to embrace change is by adopting a beginner's mindset. Approach new experiences with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Let go of the need to have all the answers or to be perfect. Growth comes from stepping into the unknown, making mistakes, and learning along the way. As you continue to grow, you'll also discover the importance of forgiveness, not just for others, but for yourself. Holding onto grudges, past mistakes, or regrets only weighs you down. Forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior or forgetting what happened. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional burden of resentment. Start by forgiving yourself for the times you've fallen short or made choices that weren't aligned with your best self. Understand that mistakes are a natural part of life and an essential part of growth. Extend this forgiveness to others, not because they necessarily deserve it, but because you deserve the peace that comes with letting go. And finally, don't underestimate the power of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. It's a practice that grounds you in the present moment and reminds you of the resources, opportunities, and relationships that support your journey. Start and end each day by reflecting on what you're grateful for. This simple act can transform your outlook and strengthen your resolve to keep moving forward. Your journey to reclaim your power is not about reaching a final destination, it's about continuously evolving, learning, and becoming the person you were meant to be. With each boundary you set, each fear you face, each decision you make with intention, you are reshaping your life in ways you may not fully realize yet. Keep building, keep striving, keep pushing. The possibilities are limitless, and the best version of yourself is already within you, waiting to emerge. Take that next step. And then another. You are unstoppable. Keep going. The story of your life is being written, and it's a masterpiece in the making. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.